Alrighty, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Alright, characters moving just fine. Microphone's being picked up pretty well. Everything's Crystal's also moving just fine. Nice. Hey, everything's okay. I'm streaming CSP to Discord, am I?
Yeah.
Alright, everything's all good then. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mattoon Corner. I just realized I forgot to promo the stream. I'm an idiot.
Forgot to promo the stream.
Yep. I already posted it earlier. I was gonna go live, but I forgot to actually say that I'm live now.
Yeah, probably a good thing to have people know.
I'm an idiot, okay?
I don't know, maybe more people will be like, oh, maybe it'll get recommended to more people just finishing up their live streams.
That too.
Over on the YouTubes.
So quote tweet this, and with a link to Twitch.
You do seem to get a couple of those people that are just fucking, hey, I just finished this, got auto played to me. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck are you?
I do
hate you.
I do think I get that every now and then. I remember I had one person who just kept asking me to draw for them, even though I made very clear this is not a request stream. Thankfully, they haven't popped up yet, so. Alright, that's everything then. Now then, as I was saying, hello everyone, and welcome to the Mattoon Corner. I'm your host Mattoon, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. We have Crystal by my side. Good old punch lady herself.
I mean, call me that.
Oh, how do you want me to call you?
I don't know, just call me, this is Crystal. You have Crystal here. The girl who argues with you and makes the stream interesting.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well then, as you all tell by the name of today's stream, I'm going to be working on a little project of mine I've been sitting on for a while. Where is my... Oh god, my tablet's not calibrated.
What's the project you've been sitting on?
Stars and Shadows. I've been sitting on it for a while.
Yeah.
You're
sitting on shit a mile high, dude, while you go play more Marvel Rivals.
To be fair, I play that when I'm bored.
You know what you should be doing when you're bored? Drawing, playing your backlog.
Honestly, fair enough. I don't know. I just find it easier to just rely on multiplayer games. Again, that's just a me thing. I wish I could give a better answer than that. Yeah, as y'all can see, Stars and Shadows, my good old comic idea, rebuilt from the ground up, featuring the main characters of Matthew Starcutter and Max Brown. Fun fact, I've actually had... Matthew is... Of the two DSO 2 OCs, Matthew technically has existed for longer, but I did have an OC named Maxwell Brown ages ago. But it was completely different.
What was he like?
He was like a nerd. He was basically like a nerd archetype. That was the idea. Pretty good at archery. That was kind of his whole shtick. He was basically like a sniper.
Maybe you should bring him back.
I've debated it, but I honestly don't even know how I reworked that. I also know that he used to be part of Arthur's original story back when I had an original story for him called Ghost Tales.
Okay, dude, might as well just bring him back for set dressing, dude. Why not?
Fair enough. Yeah, I already did this.
I love bringing back old ass characters.
Yeah, as y'all can see, I sketched this out already. I might do a few tweaks here and there, particularly because of the eyes. I think they're a bit small. I do like how I drew Matt here. I might actually also move his jacket a bit just to clear up his big old smile a bit. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to do that first.
God, dude, your fucking jacket's in the way. Your goddamn expression work. You're fucking up the comic cover already.
Listen. I got nothing.
You fucking sucks, dude.
Oh, so mean. So mean to me.
I'm mean to Matthew.
Fair enough.
I am the balance.
Big old round smile.
I'll throw him in a locker.
You can catch him.
Throw him in a fucking dumpster.
Dumpster diving. Hooray!
You see, this is why I bully him so hard in my own fucking world.
Everywhere else seems to love him.
Exactly.
If you're just like, there is a contingent of people who absolutely hate Matthew. Not like he's perfect.
There's a difference between people hating him and him actually getting like shit happen to him.
Fair enough. And that's kind of why I am excited to draw a bit more of with Jeremy. That's because I do like to see, I do want to draw Matthew actually losing and having to struggle a bit. And what
And
better way to
if having it if tormenting him means putting him in this stupid world of Looney Tunes logic, then fuck it.
fair enough.
Everything.
Yeah, funny because I actually did when I was first time have you ever seen this one animation called Daffy's Rhapsody?
No.
It's a Looney Tunes it's a 3D Looney Tunes short about Daffy Duck singing a version of Rhapsody basically, but sung by the original voice actor for Daffy too. And just the way it was animated always kind of made me think a bit of Matthew. Like, I want chaotic energy out of him. It's also funny when it happens to him.
He's gonna go into this world where nobody seems to really give a shit about him because all they care about is fucking kicking the shit out of him.
What did I do that time?
I don't know. I guess they just don't like you.
Trying to be somebody else. If he took off the jacket and shirt, do you think they'd be okay with it?
1 second. Someone's here.
All good. Today's sketch period isn't going to be as long, folks, just because I already had this sketched out, just cleaning it up a little bit. That's a good Matthew expression. Chocolate rain.
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
sorry
That's
about
all good. Just swinging Max's expression a little bit. Make him more like looking that same direction Matthew is, or more a bit more down. Makes him feel a bit more like on the same side, basically, you know? Compared to them both looking in completely different directions.
what were we talking about before?
Something about punishing Matthew.
Yeah, right. Can I ask a question real quick?
What's up?
Why does Max have fucking like Pac-Man rubber hose eyes and Matthew doesn't?
That's just how I do eyes. Like I like to give like all my main characters, Max, Matthew, TG, Arthur, and Layla. They all just have different eyes.
Uh,
And there's no like actual like deep reason to it. It's just kind of wow, you just kind of figured settled on. I just thought it looked better.
I guess.
Like hold on. This rap's already a bit old, but it's still pretty accurate to their actual designs. So like TG has the stars in her eyes. They're just big black circles with stars in her eyes. The line art pretty simple. Hers are probably the easiest for me to draw. Lila has this little thing of like the white of the not white the yellow pupil and her multicolor eyes basically.
Let's see.
Arthur is literally blind in one eye, so he has like one that's kind of like whitish basically, along with my
Okay.
usual eyes. Max has little Pac-Man eyes. Leo doesn't have any eyes, and Matthew has the whole like multiverse eye thing. I
Anime
do
ass eyes.
what?
Fucking anime ass eyes.
Yeah, basically, I gave him like the multiverse blue eye, same color as the other multiverse themed characters.
I see.
All right, that's sketchwork's pretty much done. Gonna do some tweaks. So
Yeah, I just want to see this bitch in a dumpster.
take all his lunch money and toss him in.
Exactly. Fucking push him over, take his belt, and then fucking take his money.
While there are currently 3 characters in Fortnite who are whose original characters were voiced by John DiMaggio. That's very funny.
Yeah.
Marcus Phoenix, Bender, and now Jake the dog.
Yep. Can't wait to see those memes for a while. That'll be funny.
And John DiMaggio's a legend. Love his range.
I liked him in Mad World.
He was in Mad World.
Yes.
Hmm.
The video game, not the whatever you're thinking of.
Ah, okay. I actually got confused with Mad God for a second.
I was gonna say.
And Mad God's like
Mad
this.
World, the thing that was next to fucking No More Heroes in the look Wii games can also be bloody.
Oh, that one like black and white with a funky art style, right?
Yeah.
This ain't good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Very fun. It's fucking John DiMaggio and fucking who else was it? John DiMaggio and Greg Proops were the announcers.
Hmm.
They're always around and they're very funny.
By a little. This is a full art piece. It's gonna take a while to actually do line art. A good thing I'm usually slow on this. I like to take my time on this stuff anyway. Good old Maxwell.
Max.
Maxie.
Someone call him Maxie.
Lucille probably does.
Who's Lucille?
She didn't know. See, I've drawn a few times, but I kind of do more. So, uh, Lucille is functionally the queen bee of my characters.
Like,
She's rich.
like
She's rich. She's French, and she hates everyone that's poor.
that's fucking awesome.
With the exception of Max. So like Max has his shadow friend. Lucille is like a little star following her around called Freya. And she thinks because of that they're destined to be soulmates. It goes about as well as you expect.
Do you have a picture or anything? Or?
I do actually. Hold on. I've drawn her a few times. I used to in my old like lineups. She was actually in the. She was actually used to be in my like main character lineups. That was old. I don't want to show that one, so I'm gonna show the recent date when I did her. Here she is.
Oh, I like her.
Thank you. Flattest character of my entire roster.
Does she always dress up like a fucking dictator?
Yes, actually.
See.
She needs to make a point. The whip's not for.
This while the scale is still like weird high school drama, not multiverse shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Of course, when she actually finds out, of course, she has a little thing named Freya. You do the math there.
I don't know the symbolism. I'm sorry.
Freya is the Norse god of love, basically.
I see. So are more high school characters going to be like fucking like important or whatever the fuck?
Well, yeah, actually, the bully character I made in the original comic, Peter. I plan on bringing him back as like a Lobo character.
I like him. I like Peter.
Thank you. Like Peter's whole stick is that at this point he's also terrified of Leo in particular.
See, that's a character I could root for. None of these fucking guys that everything works out for them.
That's fair.
You're making the antagonist more sympathetic than the fucking protagonist.
Honestly, Peter ends up being a bit of like a punching bag. I'm not gonna lie. At least
Exactly.
In my original dress, at least, I do plan on letting him be a bit cooler. I remember playing around with also him having like lightning powers, but I think I kind of scrapped that for another character.
I want to see fucking like characters that should matter start mattering. I think that's neat when it happens.
It's always fun when you see like a previous character start actually having a bit more agency in a story. Like I said, Marcus used to be, well, his name used to be Marcus, now it's Orion. Like I said, I started basically, Marvel has like its own version of Norse mythology.
Yeah.
I basically figured I'd try to do something similar, but with Greek mythology, basically. So that's where I ended up getting Orion. And his good because his dad was already called Atlas, so.
Do you ever play fucking Hades?
I love Hades. It's one of my favorite games ever. I have like over 100 hours on Switch. Only reason I haven't bought Hades 2 yet is because I'm poor.
You know what other game has to do with like mythology on a bunch of different ones?
Orville.
Orville.
I knew it.
Okay, it's actually cool though because they have like basically everyone was right essentially. And all the different like afterlives are basically like different countries in their lore.
Yeah, like I kind of noticed how with Rap, she's a little mummy, but then she has like stuff from Anubis, Osiris, etc.
Yeah, fucking the country that fucking the game's taking place that Horville is in is Tartarus, and its fucking president is Hades.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I appreciate when people actually make Hades like not the god of death, more so just like Lord of the Underworld and like the top dog, more or less. Because the actual god of death is Thanatos.
And then there's fucking like other country. There's 4 other countries. There's Niflheim, there's Yomi, and there's Sheol.
Okay, Niflheim is Norse mythology.
Yeah.
Where are the other 2?
Yomi's like Japanese inspired stuff, and then Sheol, I don't know. They don't really focus on that one.
That's fair. Yomi. Okay, yeah, so it's like a Shintoism, makes sense. It's like Amaterasu, etc.
Yeah, they're led by Izanami.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then Niflheim, I can't remember the specific ruler, but fucking they mention it. I just don't remember.
It's probably either Hela or Sir.
That's where all the fucking liches are from.
Yeah, it's probably Hela. I'm gonna do like my usual like colored line art and stuff. Who pinged me? I'm gonna do like my colored line art stuff here, just because it is a cover. I feel like for cover art you can go a bit more crazy, a bit crazier. Let's be honest, I've also been debating like doing a simplified version of colored line art for the actual comic too. I'm still kind of debating it. I've been rereading The Witch's Throne. The guy and Cedric basically did like colored line art since the beginning. I was like, how the heck did he have the patience for this? And to be honest,
color it while you're lining it, bozo.
What?
Just color it while you're lining it, bozo.
But it doesn't feel right, okay?
See, I color my lines before I fucking do them because I believe in myself.
You have to be willing to make mistakes and change it.
I simply don't make mistakes.
Oh wow, power move. Oh Noel. Oh god. The YouTube chat was minimized. I'm sorry, Noel. Silent stream. What do you mean silent stream? Is the audio coming out on stream?
I will check.
It says so. It's coming out on OBS.
It's
wait,
Twitch.
silent. I forgot to put my background noise on. My background music. That's why it's silent stream. It's just been us talking this whole time.
That's fair.
There we go. Sonic Heroes, yeah!
Damn it.
I love Sonic Heroes. There's nothing. I put it on, man.
What are we talking about?
I mentioned about. That's how I mentioned how I had how I was using my own version of Greek mythology, basically.
All right.
Yeah, that's why Orion's whole shtick now. Now that also means I have to come up with a version of Artemis like so I can ship the two.
Or you could just not do that.
Why not?
It seems like you got a lot of characters to juggle already.
Is that a challenge?
No, it's a fucking warning.
No, you're fine. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I just like making characters.
I like making characters too, but I have the excuse that I can just make them and they're there forever because it's a card game.
I'll just hop in after getting money for laundry. All good, Noel. Take your time. Always happy to have more friends.
And sometimes you start thinking of dynamics with characters you didn't think about.
That too, to be honest. Like, if I'm being honest, like Arthur existed to be Max's rival in particular. Mostly because like Arthur ends up getting catching feelings for TG. So.
Fucking, what do you mean rival? Fucking Max is like 2 foot tall. Fucking, he's like 7 pounds smoke soaking wet.
And yet he has a 6 foot tall goth GF. Like yeah, like Arthur is a monster hunter and Leo is a monster. I mean, he originally came to just kind of like separate the two. No, he wasn't sure how he was gonna do it, but he figured it had to be some way. And then the two actually had to fight.
Rivalry mutual, or does Arthur just hate him?
Starts off as mostly hating, and then it also becomes both of them just being petty.
I was gonna say, it doesn't seem like Max can really like muster up the courage to give much of a fuck about him. Honestly.
He appreciates him and recognizes his strength, but also Max is kind of just a bit confused in general. Max isn't good with people. That's kind of his thing. He doesn't really understand people as much. To the point where he's kind of confused why people like Matthew, Layla, and TG all even want to be around him. Or like TG at least makes sense because she need like a bodyguard and figured, oh okay, I guess might as well do that. I need friends anyway, so sure, let's do this.
Seems like most of your characters can't really be around people, except for TG. TG can talk to people.
I mean, Layla has friends outside. The thing is, Layla's whole shtick is that she wanted specifically to be
Well, I'm sorry. Every time I see Layla, it's fucking from the comic. She was just staring at him from the shadows.
Well, yeah, because it was specifically with Max that she was kind of like that, but she had other friends, basically. Basically, something she regrets, where she kind of just let herself just not talk to him.
So she's just gonna be. She's okay. So like, after they realize she's a fucking horse, like, does she just keep doing the bandage thing in like school or whatever? Just like she let everyone else know she's a fucking horse.
No, she still needs to keep using the thing. There's a certain point where I plan on like having like everyone just be able to walk around with it with their things just fine. And that's when Menagerie Shelter's whole shtick goes down. Gameplay guy for the same time. Woo! So today, I'll hop in after I get my philandry. A monster hunter in the wild. A monster hunter in this world. A monster hunter on the rise. Very clever, Noel. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Lily. Oh, Crystal, Lily. God dang it. Why do I have so many friends who are either Crystal, Lily? Why do I...
I can just not be.
You're already Crystal in my head. No, it's impossible. And Lily is also Crystal Lily in my head. I hate this. I hate you all. I'm exaggerating here, dude. Relax. I lost my train of thought. Where was I? Right, okay. So Menagerie
Talk about high school shit and fucking like the stakes being raised and people being able to like just show their shit.
It's college age now. I did age them up in the actual canon, so
That's well, still.
you get what I mean. It's basically college stuff. It's basically high school stuff. Like okay, Menagerie Shelter is basically the I heard Max. Might I ask you if you mean the little zany vamp? No, actually, I mean Max, the character I'm currently drawing. His name is also Max.
He's drawing his own OCs for once.
Yeah, for once, thankfully. No commissions this time around.
What were you saying?
Right, Menagerie Shelter is basically just started off as just me needing to contextualize Pepper's organization, more or less. Pepper is that one dog lady I have, you know? The scientist lady with the dog ears and tail.
Not clear.
Okay, hold on. Last time I drew her well, what I really liked was it was an Easter drawing, actually. I drew her in her bunny suit, because of course I did.
You really like overestimate how much like the average person knows about your OCs.
I showed you already this character. Here's the last time I dueled her. Open. This lady.
Nice.
She's the first antagonist of my comic, basically. She's basically an incredibly talented scientist who basically has a particular fascination for biology and the concept of human evolution. Hence why she has the ears. Experimented on her.
She did that to herself.
Yep. And her daughter
Did she put herself together with the dog like fucking Full Metal Alchemist?
Not necessarily that, but like, yeah, basic concept, I suppose. Mostly for the sake of enhanced hearing. Yes, she does have human ears underneath the dog ears, because why wouldn't she?
It's like I feel like this is some weird fucking thing that I'm not knowing about. Like some weird beef argument you've had before.
Some people complain, why do they have animal ears alongside their normal ears? I don't know. I think the implication is the fact that, like, I think the implication of a character having normal ears and animal ears is the fact that their normal ears can pick up normal signatures, while the animal ears are there specifically to pick up higher frequencies and things that can't be picked up by the normal ear. It's not that deep. It's not something worth complaining about.
In my world, they just don't have ears because I don't want to draw them.
That's fair. Like, I respect you for that, honestly. I just get annoyed when people say it's like some design sin, you know? I'm like, no, who cares? What's wrong with you? Hey, hi, Jordan. You're not too late at all. I'm just doodling.
So like, yeah, Dog Lady's the first antagonist.
First antagonist, and one I do plan on having a redemption arc, because at the end of the day, she's only really doing stuff for the sake of her daughter. It's so funny.
Nothing. I just remember you fucking getting so mad at the first like boss of fucking Horrorvale, being like, "I'm now redeemed."
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah, here you are trying to redeem your first antagonist, bitch.
Okay, fair enough. I'm sorry, I can't exactly take Victor Frankenstein very seriously.
It's Ludwig.
Ludwig Victor, you know what I mean.
Victor's a different guy.
It's the same damn character, just in a video game form.
No, like actually, like it's a different guy.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
Huh. Noted.
In Horrorvale lore, yes, he's a fucking descendant of the original Victor Frankenstein.
Okay, now it implies that Victor actually banged. I don't see it. Who pinged me?
All the classic monsters, fucking Vlad Dracula, Victor Frankenstein, all that shit. They're ancient beings. They're fucking way far back.
Ah, okay, that actually makes sense if I'm being honest. Yeah, it also gives them a justification of doing their own thing too. How do you feel about a banana-flavored drink?
I'm really big on like fruit drinks in general, so like
Honestly, fair. Like, banana's good in like a smoothie, that kind of stuff. That kind of drink. If you're kind of like a banana juice, that's weird. I've seen it.
I like banana. I'm one of the few people who prefer banana flavored like candy and shit to normal bananas.
Honestly, fair. I'm kind of like that with strawberries, actually. I like strawberries, but I prefer strawberry candy. As I kind of noticed, in terms of like candy, I'm also just more of a fan of like. I'm kind of more of a fan of like citrusy candy and that kind of stuff. I'm less of a fan of like pure sugar, and I'm more so I just like something that has a bit sour, you know?
Question.
What?
Question.
What's up?
When are you gonna stop drawing his hoodie strings like a fucking coward?
Never.
Just put them on the damn hood. It's not that hard. What's this weird under shit?
Why not?
It just doesn't look right. Looks like he's got two sausages hidden under there.
Honestly, it is a little silly, but eh. I'll look into learning how to draw those later.
Later, this is the fucking cover.
Exactly, later. Let this be a time capsule of my current abilities. I'm not trying to make a magnum opus. I'm not trying to make something the Mona Lisa here. I'm just trying to make something.
This is the literal first impression people are gonna have of your shit, dude.
They aren't that bad.
anyways, tell me more about your fucking stupid characters.
What do you want to know? Any specific character you want to know?
I don't know.
Alright, Layla's a
Why is that guy dressed up like a fucking greaser from the 50s? What year is this even?
What, Peter?
Yeah.
I just like the aesthetic. I can say something about Dante.
Well, you see, that's different. There's an explanation there.
What is it?
It's the 50s.
Uh,
No, it's not the real fucking. because it's fucking supposed to be more of a like, it's a mix of like Japanese delinquent and like fucking Western mobster shit. So
well, Peter was inspired by all the like greaser stuff I used to watch as a kid. So, there. That's your answer.
and also, Dante's a fucking idiot.
Peter's an idiot.
If you fucking asked him what year it is, he probably would say it's the fucking 50s.
Oh god. Honestly, Dante gives me like Dante gives me like like Yakuza vibes for some reason.
That's fucking.
Like I mean like the Yakuza franchise, like a dragon, you know?
I mean, yeah, it was basically fucking like that. That's why his sister fucking looks like that.
That does new stringless hoodies.
It's like a.
Griffin, yes they are. Hmm.
Grab it, fucking sorry.
What?
That's why I made his fucking sister over here. Stupid Gyaru bitch.
Hey.
Like the patches and the fucking hair streak and the too much makeup. I like fucking coming up with dumb bullshit for my characters, even if fucking I'm not gonna draw them again.
That's fair. Like, one thing I actually had to do draw a
I
bit.
decided to fucking. Sorry, go ahead.
Max does have a dog. Little pet dog.
Little yappy dog or a big woofer?
Little yappy dog. I got it because my friend Fancy made a little comic based on the character and included like a picture of a dog. So I kind of like, now I kind of have to give him a dog.
Is that why he doesn't get a lot of sleep?
Probably. And that works. Max fully lined. There we go.
Sometimes I'll just decide two characters are like friends or one wants to fuck the other.
That's a mood.
Like I decided Lovestruck and Manager are fucking friends.
Aw.
Because fucking Manager has got like her business is like a fucking. It's the Punchables World version of a dating app where instead of fucking dating you fight each other.
Aw. Yeah, I guess Lacey would be your best customer.
And she pitched that, and she was like, and she fucking like got late, and she went to Lacey and was like, "You're sad and weird, right? You want to fucking like be in the pictures for this?"
Poor thing. I like Lacey.
I don't know why. She's a fucking weirdo creep.
You say it like it's a bad thing.
It's a very bad thing. Objectively.
She just needs a hug and a friend.
She has friends. She needs his fucking therapy.
I don't support women's rights. I support women's wrongs.
Like, you think there might be a reason why fucking nobody's fucking done the deed and fucked her already? Like, she's weird. Bad news.
I mean, she has to be weird in a place already as wacky as the Punchables world, I guess.
Exactly. Like fucking like. You know, I have like dumb like evil faker versions of everyone.
Yeah.
The fucking faker Lacey actually gets it.
Oh god.
Like he's a functioning member of society.
Aw, Lacey, baby, I'm sorry.
Lacey's technically the bad one.
I can commit a wrong right now. Commit wrongs. Do it, Crystal. Lily, dang it. Both of you commit wrongs. Crystal commits wrongs every time she sees Matthew.
Commit wrongs by Matthew by fucking saying that he fucking get bullied the fuck out of in my universe.
Because why not?
Because it's really funny. It's not funny if they beat the fuck out of anyone else in your fucking group.
That's fair. Like, why would they beat up Max? He's already sad enough. He doesn't even look like
maybe Arthur, maybe, but I feel like he'd be into like he'd fucking like. I feel like he'd be into the challenge.
Yeah, he like
Matthew would just take it.
Yeah, he just like catches the punch and immediately punches back. Cause he has this little thing called opposable fingers.
He says that until fucking like fire up and jump on him like Pikmin. I don't care how tough you are.
Now I just imagine him like arms out, like 5 of these little guys on him just marching forward, trying to shake them off.
They like you.
That is humiliating. Like they probably respect him, but at the same time, they probably see him as probably a good as probably the best challenge there.
Yeah, probably.
I think he'd actually,
respect.
yeah, they'd probably actually win enough for them not to always be jumping him every 2 seconds.
They don't respect Matt.
Matthew Alexander Starcutter.
What I do that time.
Man is literally just trying to exist. I mean, he wants to see every universe. He's gonna inevitably have to see ones that don't like him. Like, I plan on having a universe that just straight up have a bounty on his head.
You see, that's different. Like like he had to have done something. It's funny if he didn't do anything. I just don't like him.
Yeah, just give him literally just give him the circle treatment. That was an oval. It has to be a circle.
That's rectangular. Rings are perfectly square. Oh, God. Shut him take his jacket and he has to go back and get it. They fucking have it like in a little store or something.
I think like just would just like open a rift there to like just lean in without trying to step into the place to not get ding, and someone still just walks up and punches his hand. Ow.
They see a little dangly bit, they're like, ooh, speed bag.
Ow. I hate this universe.
What do you think the conversion rate of like normal people money to bot bucks is?
How much would like this time? How much would like I don't know, a pair of boxing gloves cost in bot bucks?
Everything is like fucking like everything is like 10 bot bucks in game. So I feel like their economy's got to be either really good or really fucking trash. They're a very primitive species.
Oh God.
These little bot bucks tokens are basically like fucking like fight winning, like fucking hey, I won this many fights.
1 bot buck per fight. Oh God. I get 10 wins just to afford lunch.
I mean, some people are worth more bot bucks. That's why there's different rewards.
That's fair.
It's like a weird little like status symbol essentially. Which I guess is what money is in real life, but like,
Not wrong.
you usually don't have to physically assault people to get your fucking check. Fuck, maybe they don't convert then. Maybe he's got a fucking.
We're actively losing money coming in here.
They need some shit at like the fucking store or whatever the fuck. It's like, and I'm just picturing like, okay, here, just here's the fucking whatever your weird currency just converted my shit into. And look at it, it's like, no.
Why not?
No.
What I do this time?
Unearned.
What do you? The what? Arthur,
Gotta earn it.
come over here. I'm tired of this. And Arthur just plops up gold onto whatever they're looking for.
I feel like they look at the gold and then just like fucking push it off the table. We don't accept yellow. They're very stupid. They're very stupid and primitive.
What do you think? Well, unfortunately, I left my silver at home. Why do you carry silver?
I kind of love Arthur the more I learn about it.
Arthur is just a very stressed and tired Nephilim, basically. He's meant to he's meant to kind of be the straight man, but he also has like his own wackiness to him.
I love when it's fucking like this serious guy is just like weird in his own stupid ways.
Hey Matt, celebrate 100 art pieces. Yeah, I saw. Very nice. Got a hang of drawing art, found drawing from scene references. How do? Hey, very nice. I'm pretty good. A little hot, not gonna lie. But I managed to get quite a bit done at work. I have one last thing I gotta do tomorrow morning. Thankfully, should be the only thing I gotta focus on. So that's fun. Work took quite a bit out of me today, not gonna lie, but I'm here. Back to work.
Go get some bot bucks.
All right, how do you get these little things?
He's like points outside. You look at. It's like fucking like some like children on a fucking like playset or whatever. It's like go beat him up.
Honestly, I think Matthew actually would actually put up a good fight if he actually does. The problem is that was just the constant random smacks that keep annoying him.
But would he beat up a child for it?
Probably.
Okay.
Like you know, have you seen Absolute Batman?
I think I've heard of it.
Absolute Batman is that new like Batman comics coming around. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna send you the thing. This is probably what both Arthur and Matthew would do if these things keep annoying them too much. I'm gonna send it to you. I need to get a post invoice. Hold on.
Jesus.
Just yeet.
Matthew really gonna go up to like this poor little fruit fly, not a win to her name, and just kick the shit out of her.
I mean, would it get him bot bucks?
It would.
Would they actually let him use it?
Probably.
There.
They probably sass him though about it.
You just
wow, you really beat up Lois girl, huh?
And do you want your money or not?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Matthew looks to the side. They've already got like a fucking no sell printed on.
I hate you people.
No.
I feel like they have to, I feel like Layla and Arthur have to hold him back before he actually jumps the cashier.
She was working her job, dude.
Get dunked.
Who dunked me? Ah, thank you, Star. Honestly, that's fitting for Matthew right now. I think, what would they need from this universe, actually? Like, if I actually want to, like, write this as an actual arc, what would I do?
No, they don't. They're not writing this canonically. I think it's just fucking...
No, I know I'm not writing canonically. I like to brainstorm this kind of stuff, you know?
There's not much the Bopkins world really contributes to greater society, I'll be real. They do two things. They fight each other and they don't die.
Casual immortality.
The most morbid thing is you probably could skin a fucker. That'd be some tough hide.
Oh god. That is morbid, Jesus.
You ever need some goofy cartoon bullshit? I got you.
Yeah. Why are these little munchkins like this?
This is all they know.
Have you guys ever?
I'm sure people. I'm sure other universe hoppers have tried to like introduce like society to them that doesn't involve hitting each other, and you know what happens?
They just end up hitting.
They just hit them.
No, you people need a friendlier hobby. Ever try knitting and they just knit a pair of perfect boxing gloves?
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. They fucking, first of all, they'd break the needles, so they had to make comically larger needles. They knit up some headgear and some fucking gloves.
Yeah.
Think about the Bopkins world is fucking, as long as it's stupid and kind of funny, it probably exists in there.
That's fair.
Like, they got like a fucking weird future techno city, like 2 steps down from the magical forest. Like, that's stupid fairies and shit that exists.
No shame there.
You can purchase one to help you on your journey.
Dangerous to go alone. Take this. I think the whatever the equivalent of the Master Sword is probably just a pair of boxing gloves.
Oh, absolutely. God.
Back to rise.
Just going down the enemy list, you got fucking giant goddamn bugs, you got fucking monsters, enchanted forests, future cities, candy.
Steampunk.
Just the entire Candyland world. Fucking stupid horror shit. Boppets. Oh god, the Boppets.
The Muppets. I don't like how this puppet's looking at me.
If you're having trouble, you should go down to the Boppet Theater. You know, they love little babies like you.
Excuse you! I'm not gonna listen to this one who's not even 3 feet tall. I am a man! Before immediately just Star Child walking up and punching him in the groin. I hate this place!
I like to think Star Child constantly follows Matthew because of the star on his chest, and she just punches him in the stomach every now and again.
She thinks he's a spaceman. But she's not wrong.
Her lifelong goal is to punch a star.
I don't think this is what she had in mind.
Well, yeah, she has a fucking goldfish ass memory. She's not gonna remember. It's not a real star. They'd like sit down and explain it to her. She'd nod, like say, "Okay, I get it," and then like fucking 2 hours later, she doesn't do that.
First thing, worst part is if he takes off, even if he takes off the shirt, he has a scar in the shape of a star on his chest. So
Exactly.
he's never gonna escape.
Get one of these. Alright, the kiss. Alright, the kiss.
I like the implication that no one else really gives enough of a shit about him to help. Even.
Are you
The
people
other
that,
4 are just chilling.
what I did to deserve this? Well, for once, you're not running your mouth, so I quite appreciate. Thanks, Arthur.
Who would have thought the thing to shut him up? Little motherfuckers.
Like, I need universe where Matthew's not as important.
Good.
Like, I need a universe where, like, TG and Layla take the center stage. So where Arthur takes it. I also want... What they actually do want is, have good pair-ups every now and then, basically. Interesting ones. I have an entire story arc that just basically dedicated to to Arthur and Layla. Because those two actually hate each other.
Oh, that's fun.
Like, the whole dynamic is the fact that Layla generally just doesn't like Arthur in general. He's tried to actively antagonize all of them there. He's literally tried decapitating Max before. He got anger issues, and quite honestly, the first time they met, he tied her up. So, like Lila, despite her being like the pink rainbow one, she honestly is probably the one who holds a grudge most compared to some of these characters.
You don't have that forced memory.
The only horse thing about her is her legs.
You just don't know how fucking funny it is to me. Just call her the fucking horse.
We see a unicorn. What do you want from me?
Does she like apples?
That's a fair point. I don't think I actually could consider that. I mean, I guess, yeah. She's a horse.
Does she eat an apple from the hand?
Begrudgingly so, but probably would. She just stares at the apple annoyingly and just ends up munching it, giving it a nibble. All while glaring. This going like, this proves nothing.
God. See, I think you need more dumb jokes like that.
There we go.
Less telling me about how much of the coolest guy Matthew is, more of this shit.
Come on, it was mostly just for Matthew Vember. I just wanted to explain who Matthew was in general.
Look what you did. Now I only know about Matthew, so I can only bully him.
Well, you're learning about the other ones now. You can always just ask, too.
You never, what am I supposed to ask? Hey, tell me about this character I don't know anything about, so how can I ask about them?
I don't know, you know their names at least.
I didn't know, like, a good few of them existed until this call.
Okay, fair enough.
I like your dumb college shit. I like the smaller scale stuff like that.
Honestly, fair enough. Other characters, well, one's more like kind of like an in-between of multiverse stuff and more in like the ghost hunting stuff. There's Genevieve, which is basically a specter. It's a specter that ends up possessing TG for a bit.
Did they like get cool or something? Or, like,
Well, just because like Genevieve is like one of those like proud like.
is that the design you bought or whatever? Or like,
Oh, this is one I made. I haven't drawn Jen in a while. The point I actually kind of want to give her a design update.
I remember like at the end of your comic, you're like, yeah, I just bought this design, so I'm using it here. It was like the ghost or whatever.
Oh no, that was that's the Spectral Screamer. I had some other ideas for her. I gotta think of what I want to do for her. Like no, she was the design I bought, but yeah, not the one it's not the one I think about. Yeah, I have ghosts are another thing I really want to play with more because like the original plot was like supernatural stuff, so I want to play around with more TG's spooky spooks.
I think TG should just be like cool with a bunch of ghosts, and like that's what she can do in a fight scene instead of just standing there looking pretty.
I mean, the whole point is that TG is that everything special about her honestly just doubled back to her eyes. And all she really got was special. All she really got was were special stars. Even her cousin has magic.
I mean, this isn't magic. This is just her being like using her fucking thing, which is being cool with people very easily. She's cool with ghosts. They help her.
Honestly, in hindsight, yeah. Once she starts able to talk to be able to actually interact with ghosts, now she has Max around, she probably could get along with them. Or I have one idea for a character for like the idea of doppelgangers too.
Were you just planning on having her do fucking nothing whenever an action scene came up?
Aside from hide and occasionally try to bash something with like a chair or something. Yeah, kind of.
There you go. There's something for her.
Yeah, like TG's whole shtick really was the fact that like he was a bit of a cheerleader for a bit. Like that was in my original concept. Like that would be like the realization of that would be part of the reason what inspires her to try to be able to do more. That's why Genevieve ends up possessing her to begin with. She wanted to be able to do more, but Genevieve kind of took that and basically just used that as an opportunity to manipulate her to possess her.
Well, is there gonna be anything after she gets possessed, or is she just gonna keep fucking not doing nothing?
I hadn't gone that far.
Well, there's you that far. Some leftover ghost goop from Genevieve fucking just lets her fucking like be cool with ghosts and like summon them and shit.
Huh, that's actually a good idea. Like it'll be a good justification for it too, actually. I can make her half
see?
ghost like Danny Phantom.
I'm not saying like have her go ghost or whatever. But, like,
Yeah, I know. Just like the idea is funny. Big
you
old
really
smile.
never thought of this before?
Nope, genuinely. I genuinely hadn't considered like any side effects of Jen possessing her.
Lets her talk to ghosts without fucking needing Leonidas there to fucking translate or whatever.
No, Lena is just there purely for protection, for the fact that she said that like a ghost is probably still dangerous. So you know.
Now she can talk to them, you know, fucking. You had a good rapport. Jen can be like her starter summon or whatever the fuck. She can build up a repertoire.
She can make her a summoner, huh? Oh my god, I literally just made Sung Jin Woo, didn't I?
What's that?
The main character is solo leveling. I'm saying, what if Crystal was talking to me, what if I give TG like the ability to summon ghosts and stuff? Oh my god, we just made Sung Jin Woo! Oh, rise.
Honestly, I was just thinking about that because there's a character in Horrorville that does stuff like that.
Honestly, fair. I'll have to meet him
Actually
later.
already met them.
Oh, I have?
I mean, you said you didn't really give a shit about spoilers, so.
Yeah, I don't mind. Who?
That mask guy.
Oh, that funky guy with the mask in the woods, right?
Yeah, his whole thing is that he records like fucking the creepypasta monsters and he can use their attacks.
Oh, he's
Like
playable.
Blue Mage.
Oh, is he playable? I had a feeling he would be. I felt like he was popping up too much to not be important, semi-important.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was already kind of theorizing that.
It's not like a big thing in the story. He just like has a side quest later.
That makes sense. Nope.
We give those fucking like cult enemies another go, honestly.
One idea I did have for PG was introducing the concept of doppelgangers. In particular, I had one little idea of her accidentally doing swapping places with a vampire who happens to look exactly like her.
Does TG have any plots that aren't just like shit happening to her?
Not really, if I'm being honest. Like it all usually starts with her idea going someplace, and then she usually ends up in trouble.
No.
I can be honest with you, or I can lie about it. That's kind of where my plots were going with her a lot.
Can I be honest with you as a friend?
Yeah.
That kind of fucking blows. It's like a character to have in your story.
Yeah, it's fair. The other day, I plan on having a bit of more of a tense moment with her with Jeremy when they all get arrested. And like that's the thing. At the end of one arc, I plan on introducing the multiverse police department. So that's where Jeremy comes in. That's where we all learn about his massive hate boner for the guy, and where I've been playing what I like to call the jailbreak arc. Of course it is.
Look at you with your arcs and shit.
The reason TG was going to have a bit more tense because again, Jeremy is TG's uncle. Like the idea that he knew about all this multiverse stuff without telling any of his family was a little weird.
Which side?
What?
Uncle on which side?
Her mom's brother.
Okay.
Her mom there were three siblings. There were three siblings. Jeremy, TG's mom, and her sister who sadly passed away. The thing is, the sister passed away had a kid, and that's Amelia. That's Amelia. The witch girl who's in Jeremy's care.
I don't know who Amelia is.
That's fair.
You have a lot of characters, man.
Honestly, I can't even complain because I didn't draw Amelia enough to the point where the last drawing I have of her, which I think is probably the best one, is a partial redesign my friend Polly was doing for me. I think I still have it saved here. Like, I was kind of debating what I wanted for her, to be honest. I was kind of debating on, like, pink fire, but that kind of just, a bit generic. So, Polly has her own story of witches and stuff. I kind of want to get her take on it. And she actually ended up giving me a pretty good redesign of her. So, basically, it's still based on, like, the original design I did give her, ages ago. But I tried changing up a lot. I think I tried to just try too hard to make her look sexy. Like, I can admit that. I can admit that. I can admit some of my sexy designs aren't that good. Nah. Where is I? I could have sworn I had saved. I guess not here. Maybe I put them in my drawings folder then? Triple Spider-Verse. Oh, multiverse stuff? Yeah, probably. Where is she? I gotta show you Amelia, hold on.
You ever just sat down and fucking counted how many characters you fucking have?
I gave up after I hit 20.
Christ.
Like, I have Sasha, I have Sarah, there's Serena, Shiragiku, there's Aaron. I'm just gonna be saying names at this point, man. You're not gonna know anything.
I don't know any of these.
Pepper, TG,
I know that one.
Layla, Mirabelle, Veronica. Bubbles, Pixel.
Fucking Bubbles.
But no, you know Bubbles. I've shown you this drawing. You've seen Bubbles.
Oh, right, yeah, her. I didn't know her name. You just fucking said this one character.
I said her name. There's King, the main villain guy. Miyu was the character I kind of struggle with. There's Miwa, which is my other character I recently redesigned. There's Muck, which is kind of like a clone of Matthew, an imperfect clone of Matthew. I kind of made him as like a parody of Sonic.exe, so that was funny.
I was gonna say, you made a fucking fake Crash.
Yeah, the idea was like, I even gave him like a microphone and everything, because this was meant to be an FNF parody, basically. Like Muck. Yeah, it's basically a failed clone of Matthew.
I like him more than Matthew, honestly.
Like, the idea is that, he's a fake clone. Matt, I'm going to be joining my first Gartic phone system tomorrow night. Super excited and meeting some online friends for the first time. Oh, nice. That's always fun. Gartic phone's fun. I gotta be with more friends to be able to actually play it.
I like he gives me like Bizarro energy, and I like Bizarro.
It's kind of the idea. Like, Muck is a character that's honestly part of his idea is that he is a clone, honestly. But in a way, he's kind of like enamored with Matthew to the point where he wants to be Matthew. That's kind of his whole shtick. Like,
I do.
Like he talks in like croaking noises almost, pretty much. Like, he's always inbreeding, and like he only really knows how to say one phrase properly, which is "I am Matthew Starcutter."
You see, you shouldn't have told me all that, because I love Muck like 100 times more than I'll ever love Matthew.
Of course.
That's not even my Matthew hater thing. I'm just enamored with characters that are like, their whole personality is like trying to be another character until they can find out who they actually are.
There's also a similar idea I made, which is with Aatrox, which is functionally the same idea, but instead of like an actual like physical mucky clone, it's a robot.
Okay, you can't do it fucking twice, dude.
They're like a bajillion
you
robot
twice for the same character.
They're a bajillion robot version of Sonic, man. Come on.
You are not on Sonic villain.
And
you know what they did with most of those other versions of Sonic? They stopped using them and just used Metal Sonic.
Well, then they made Chaos Sonic for the cartoon. Finally, found it. Come on. Here we go, Amelia.
Yeah, I love characters going past what they were quote unquote supposed to be.
And one thing I will say about TT's redesign, because Amelia was Polly's redesign. Amelia's the whole thing about TG's family is that they were all supposed to kind of have like little symbols in their eyes. So like if I do it, I'd probably give her like little hearts in her eyes, just 24/7. I guess that's kind of where like the hat comes in.
What's Jeff got?
Jeremy's supposed to have like little like a reticle targets in his eyes.
Oh, that's fun.
TG starts her little brother has like A and B in his eyes because video games.
It's a little more on the nose. I would have just done like little plus signs or something like a D-pad, but
I thought that A and B's fun. I haven't drawn him in like literal years. I think I only have like a paper doodle of him. Might have to bring him back. Her mom also has stars, but they're not like 5-point stars. They're like the little cross stars, you know? They're like more like this. No?
I've never seen someone make a 4-point star like that. That was fucking.
Well, first time for everything then. That's how I do it.
You see, Matt, the difference between you and me is that I just have all the characters fucking have like one personality trait, and there's like fucking I have a set amount of them, and then everything else just doesn't matter essentially.
Yeah, but that makes it easier for people to like certain characters. There's a reason why I like Starchild so much. She's very simple.
All my characters are simple dipshit came through fucking thing. And then people on the fucking on the Discord will be like, I think this enemy is non-binary, and I'm like, that's fucking cool. Yeah, sure.
We love community creation in this house. Alright, Matthew Stark are lined and ready.
I love my stupid cast.
They are fun. Very fun. I like mine too.
I wish I knew them better, I guess.
Okay, like any other thing that comes to mind. Like any character trope you think I have or anything like that.
I don't fucking know, man.
Honestly, fair enough. Alright, Matthew and Max are finished lined. Are finished lined. Well, congratulations, Matthew.
I hope that, like, fucking... I've already forgotten her name.
Which one?
Well, the little girl, I forgot her full name.
Which one?
Blonde French riding crop.
Oh, Lucille.
Lucy, not Lily. I thought I saw Lily on the like fucking like what's the word? On the file name, so.
Sure, bug. Ah, sorry, here, Casey. Who joined? Hey, it's the Nautical one.
I don't know who this is. Who?
If
Oh, wow.
nautical nuts be something you wish.
The SpongeBob Square. Oh my god, dude, Matthew is so ecstatic to see me. He's like, oh my god, it's him. Well, Max is like, ugh, him.
He's getting like
the viewer.
He's like, really? That's Max in a
Like,
nutshell.
really? This? Why don't you read Hunter x Hunter? Get away from us.
Yeah,
How you doing, friends?
Hello, Noel.
Crystal, how you doing?
Fine. Why is Max behind Matthew if he's shorter?
Perspective.
Yeah, basically that was the idea. Because if I put Max in front of him, that happens.
Yeah, duh.
He's in front of him on the cover, he's ahead of him on the title, fucking goddamn dude.
You Max can't catch a break.
It's fine.
I guess you could say Max is in Matthew's shadow.
Boo! Get out of the stage.
That's gonna fucking happen. I'm gonna call it a year from now. It's just gonna be stars.
I will never get that
In
far.
shadow. It's just stars dancing with the stars.
Dancing in the night.
I've gotten my
Anyway,
quarters. I'm ready to do laundry.
I hope that rich bitch finds someone.
He's talking about Lucy.
Oh. Okay, I was like, who?
Lucille.
Lucille. Yeah.
Hey, if I'm being honest, one crack ship I honestly have is Matthew and Lucille.
Yes, crazy.
Because I just
know
like,
it's not gonna happen because you fucking trope ridden and you never gonna fucking.
Because it's hot.
I just like the idea of like Matthew inviting Lucy to dance basically, and she starts off like in at like a party or ball or something that they're forced to go to, and she starts off all hidey. Oh, the great Matthew Starkar wants to dance with moi, of course. And then Matthew just straight up says, you know, I really don't like you. And then she just like, pardon. And it's just both of them basically arguing basically how much they don't like each other. Basically, Matthew hates how she's stuck up, how she thinks everyone around her is basically her plaything, how she's basically thinks she can buy her way out of everything. And Lucy hates how he's an idiot, how he feels like he can do anything. Anything. He's always done with that stupid smile, even moments are serious, etc. Just both of them insulting each other while the music picks up and the dance gets more and more serious. And just everyone just basically watching these two. They can't hear the conversation, but seeing them in the most intense dance of the night, basically.
And they make out or whatever.
Dude,
No, it ends with
like,
someone. It ends with them close to each other, yeah, and then someone in the background yells "kiss her," and they just kind of like just like separate. Both got a bit embarrassed. They have no idea how it escalated that far.
That's crazy.
Like that.
You have this like all written down in your head. That's insane.
I've had this scene in my head for years. I really want to draw it someday.
You should draw it tomorrow.
Tomorrow might be a bit time. I have a date with Horrorvale.
Oh, okay. I got excited. I was like, yo! You didn't finish your sentence. You didn't-
Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
No, the fact that you were like, you got a date, and I was like, yo, let's go! And you finished the sentence with Horrorville. I was like, damn it!
I know Horrorville is very disappointing for most people.
I didn't say that.
No, it's a banger. It's just funny. I thought Mattoon found Miss Mattoon first. Miss Corner.
My life, my love life is non-existent. You know this.
I know. I was just hopeful.
You can be happy
I
with
want you
that.
to be happy.
Casey draws. Ew, it's nautical Noe.
It's Casey Draws, aka Asher the Renuki.
Oh, it's Asher. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like their art Sona or their art self on Twitch.
Ah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, YouTube. I'm trying to find them.
On YouTube, yes.
Okay.
Well, anyways, I don't want I do not like Matthew being happy with anyone, so I'm gonna hope Lucy gets someone else.
Matthew ends up marrying Mirabelle. They have 2 kids, and then Mirabelle dies.
Oh,
I made
that's
him.
not what I expected.
What?
What? I made him a widower.
Nah.
What? I made him a widower.
Nah.
What?
Did you gave him a girlfriend just to die?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
Look, Mirabelle's always had like had a genetic disorder. She was always kind of meant to not live as long as Matthew, basically. And that's how we get William Starcutter.
What did you fucking like?
You hate your children?
You gave them dead mom. Really? You're better than that, dude.
Yeah, and then Matthew remarries Laura, which is why William doesn't really like Laura very much.
Tell them what's up! Wait, the great young screw. Yo! Oh, I'm so excited.
Come on, dude.
Man, come on! I literally had this written since I was 13. I have seen no reason to change it.
Yeah. Matt, how many things have you fucking kept since you were 13?
Quite a lot, actually. I've been killing a lot, though.
Christ,
This is the
dude,
best
you
timeline. They
realize
get
how
married.
bad this sounds from the outside
Yes!
from someone who hasn't
Yes!
voted. Okay, I guess I'm out fucking voted here. Fuck my goddamn input.
Nah, dude, I'm hyped for this. This is one of the few things where I'm just like, oh.
This is one thing that,
yes.
like, this is something I've been wanting to do more. To the point where people even say
Yeah,
I should do more of Mirabelle just because they ship them Matthew more of Laura just because I draw her more.
Yeah, it is true.
Clearly, you don't have anything for Mirabelle because she just existed as a plot device to
dies!
die, kill a kid and die.
Oh, no, the scar on Matthew's back too.
What?
So Matthew has a massive scar on his back, right? Matthew and Mirabelle are both from the same orphanage, basically. They were raised together. Mirabelle is like the person Matthew will always basically go back to, because it's just how he's always done as a kid. Like Mirabelle also was like brought in by a really shady group, basically. Mirabelle's always had like latent psychic abilities, and like those people were basically trying to awaken it. And they thought that putting her in an ambient with more kids would probably help. Matthew saw her when they were like 6, and it was basically love at first sight for him. Basically, he remembers seeing her come in like this on this like white dress on like a perfect day, and it was just Matthew's first time seeing someone so pretty. Basically,
Does this character have any point aside from being a love interest, giving him a kid and dying?
When you put it like that, that sounds.
I would assume so. Yes.
You assume so that's not the good. That's not a good.
I'll write them a character arc eventually. Right now, dude.
I mean, Mirabelle's whole stick is really just the fact that her powers, trying to comprehend her powers and becoming a bit more of a psychic. You know Emma Frost, more or less, how she handles like administrative stuff on Krakoa.
I don't know comics, dude. This sounds super bad, dude.
Anyways, look, it's Mr. Shadow himself, Leo.
All right, clearly I'm not helping. I'll shut up.
I'm just trying to think, like, what else? What do you really want me to say here? I don't know.
Does she have a character? Does she have an arc? Does she have anything aside from what
I mean, did you just say she's trying to find out more about her psychic powers and control them?
Where it came from,
That's
more or less.
something.
Where it came from,
Does
more
she
or
do
less.
anything with her psychic powers?
Well, for one, she's usually help to act like almost like a near field notification, basically. Communications. Basically, you know, people.
Oh my god,
have,
she's
like,
an amiibo.
Basically, more or less. She basically usually the person who keeps everyone connected. She always knows like the best tips on where to go multiverse wise. She's basically a good navigator.
No, she's mission control. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
You could have said that instead of this.
This is the first time people have asked me these kind of questions. Usually they just kind of get it. Like, you know what? He got hyped when I mentioned she died. Which is very funny.
I don't.
Just kind of get
Don't
it.
remind me.
Matt, you know you're writing for more than just like your group of friends, right?
Well, yeah, and people why would you people said that once again? One of my earliest interactions, more or less. I remember Polly criticizing me for saying that the scene where I put emphasis on TG's boobs in the comic. I was just kind of just making that her entire character. Where I wrote as if the fact that Max looked her in the eye instead of her chest was kind of like an important thing to show off that they were how their bond was a bit was different from everything else. How that kind of stuff. Polly criticized that, saying that no one would ever get that. A while later, someone DMs me saying that they got that exactly from that moment in the comic.
It's up to interpretation, I guess.
Like, that gave me a bit more confidence in the stuff I make. If every time I make perfect? No, I don't think so. I am open to criticism, honestly. But I'll also try to...
It feels a little weird. Matt, I'm gonna be honest, man. You're not very good at taking criticism. There've been I could count on multiple occasions you've just said, I had this since I was 13, and that was the entire argument, and you wouldn't budge from that.
I like to think I've gotten better. I'm not gonna pretend I'm the best at it, I'll admit.
For better or for worse, you're like, you're...
I'm not telling you this to be a dick. I'm telling you this because I respect you.
Honestly, I appreciate it, if I'm being honest. Like, I know I'm not the best at criticism. Like, I'll be honest. I like to think I like to be more responsive to it than usual. At least I used to.
Or you're at least trying to be.
Yeah, I try to be. I mean, yes, there was a period where you can mention where you say anything, I would literally just say, just not even bother talking, basically. No, basically, I just want everything to be always the way I do it. Recently, I had a talk with Polly about killing our darlings, basically, which is where I mentioned a lot of stuff. Like, yes, I have a lot of stuff since I was 13, but I'm not gonna pretend. But at the same time, I'm not gonna say like everything's the exact same when I was 13. When I was basically like I've had these characters since then. Stuff has evolved since then. You know.
Yeah, you're still trying to like.
Maybe it's probably also on me, just doesn't know how to explain things very well. I'll admit. Criticism is a formidable opponent. Yeah, exactly, Krista. Like sometimes it also hurts, you know, especially when you really like something. I'm not the best writer in the world. I'm not gonna pretend I am. I like to think I have some good ideas. I like to think I'm good at some things.
Yeah, of course. I mean, or else you would have confidence in like making Stars and Shadows a thing after so long of like struggling with your stories.
What was that, Crystal?
No, just give me 1 second.
I'll take your time.
Okay, no. I guess my stream was just laggy. It looked like fucking the Twitch stream wasn't showing up in the like chat.
Huh, odd.
But no, it's fine. It was my mistake.
Yeah, once again, I say like I had Matthew since I was 12. Yes, I had Matthew since I was 12, but his actual personality when I made him was completely different, basically. Like, here's the story of why I say Matthew's important to me and why he's my most important OC in general. I made Matthew in a really rough period of my life, basically. Matthew was basically just an asshole. Like, I'm not even kidding. He was smug. He was mean to everyone. I wanted to make it like he was like a jerk with a heart of gold at the time. But no, he was just a jerk, like plain simple. And then at a certain point, I realized that I wasn't writing a character. I was just writing myself. And
You're like
as like a
unintentionally.
Yeah, like a vessel for myself. And I started realizing no one wants to be around this kind of person. No one would like this kind of person. I started realizing that was just me. So I completely went the opposite direction. I made him a lovable idiot. I made him an idiot. I made him always put on smiles because no matter how many times he gets put down or what goes his way, he's always just ready to tackle with a big smile. I took a little bit of inspiration from like stuff I also used like as a kid. Dragon Ball. I was really big on Hamilton, the musical at the time, and the song "Wait for It" really resonated with me for a bit.
Screamed Matthew.
Yeah, but like almost like someone referring to Matthew when he's referring to Hamilton. That kind of stuff, you know. That's why. Yeah. So that's why I may have a bit of favoritism to Matthew because I genuinely do. Like Mattoon would not be Mattoon if Matthew Starker did not exist. Basically. You know?
Yeah, that's odd. Yep.
I didn't mean to make that sound all mushy. This is kind of like my 2 cents, you know?
Nah, dude, I'm all about being mushy. Hell yeah.
I just hope you don't fucking think I'm just like a big old meanie fucking
no.
shitting all over all your ideas.
No, of course. Crystal, I've never actually taken offense to any actual criticism you've given me, especially because you actively give criticism for the point of wanting to see me, to help and actually give. You literally just came up with an ability set for TG.
Yeah, because I thought it was stupid how she doesn't do anything during action scenes, and that was the plan.
Like, yeah, I thought.
What kind of powers does she have?
Crystal is basically we basically brainstormed like the idea of her being like a summoner with ghosts and that kind of stuff. You remember remember Genevieve, that one ghost I had her possess her? Yeah, it's been a while since I drawn her. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while.
Like, yeah, basically the idea was like after that, like I didn't really have like any like ideas like lasting implications. But then when Crystal said something, well, I don't know, maybe some leftover ectoplasm in her lets her communicate with ghosts easier. I was just like, wait, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that helps like kind of feed into her whole interest and everything. Like, oh, I want to find out more about ghosts because of this one interaction that's like forever with me. What happened to my Discord? Holy crap!
Like the whole reason why I'm even bringing Matthew onto the scene right now is because of Polly. Jesse gave me the idea of making Matthew the first person Max meets, basically, as a friendship. To the point where I've even rewritten Laura and Layla to be like childhood friends too.
Nice. Okay.
Like
Laura, you can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can still hear you. What the?
Okay, Discord just like farted out.
Discord is farting out, yeah.
Discord just went black.
Oh.
Okay, I can hear you guys,
Did you
right?
know? The majority of Discord users believe that pineapple on pizza is a cursed food combo. Think the polls
Can you press up to quickly edit your most recent message?
Click the compass in your server list to find new servers. You guys still there?
I can hear you, yeah. But Discord just...
It's just a permanent loading screen loop.
Yep. And I'm too scared to leave because I don't want to fucking...
Me neither. Noelle, you still there? I think Noelle left. Hello? No, looks like Crystal left. Crystal ended up leaving too. Huh. Well, folks, looks like Discord died. I have no idea what's going on, but technical issues. Are the characters still on the screen? I can't tell actually because of the... Yeah, they're still there. It still says we're connected, I guess. You can try. I can close Discord, see if that helps. Ah. Oh, wait, is it Discord that does that? I'm trying to figure out why. I'm restarting Discord, basically. No, it looks like it's still in a permanent loading screen loop. I'm gonna hide all the avatars here. Where a star, Noel. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Discord's loading forever. Yeah, Discord's died. Okay, happens. Yeah, it kicked me out too. Alright then, we can work. No idea what happened there with Discord, so while we wait for it to come back, let's keep going. Hat Man draws the Hat Man. It's the Hat Man. Leo's also another character I want to do more story wise, because like Leo wasn't like an actual person before he became a shadow monster man. Oh, he's not gonna get the Arise treatment. What even is that? Yes, I know, just I'm being facetious. Is he like a demon or something? So Leo's whole shtick is that fact that he is he is functionally the King Leonidas from Sparta, like the actual Leonidas, you know, whose soul has been spat out, chewed up, and basically turned into a paste by Max's mom, and put into a shadow specifically to take care of him. He can only wake up once if Max ever needed him, and his mom assumed he would need him for protection or anything, but no, Max needed him when he was just a kid because he needed a friend. And that gave us Leo. Yeah, so I was actually watching a video that had mentioned pizza. Yes, please make the pizza. Yeah, Discord's still bugging out. Yeah, I was enjoying that conversation. Oh well. Yo, give me some... Oh, let me guess. Sleep paralysis. The Aki way. Everybody's tweeting about it, of course. Discord is like where most of us, everybody's familiar with my school comic. Oh, excited to see that. I love comics. Discord is like the one place most people are social. So when it goes out, everyone panics. Discord just exploded, of course. Huh. One is the loneliest number tonight. One thing I've also been kind of mixed on. I do shade Leo's teeth because like he's a shadow. Why would you shade his teeth? Like why? Like when he's on the walls, I don't shade his teeth. But if he's meant to be like 3-dimensional, I do shade his teeth. Every turn to pass the time, I can't stand fights with my friends. No! I hate that, honestly. Discord dead, so everyone's suffering. It is what it is. Even shadows have shadows. That's bonkers. He is the Shadow Man. Yeah, there's Leo. And do the background too. I'm gonna try to have like a bit of a with his one big bottom tooth. Now here's the idea: like Leo's always meant to have like 7 teeth. That's always the thing. The tooth in the center is always like this. That's just like a little rule I have with drawing him. Anything else just feels a bit wrong, you know? So 7 teeth is always is always how I draw him. Look at that big old smile. Oh, he's a good boy. Even as a human, I have drawn like a potential human design for him, which is basically just a guy, just a guy in a suit, top hat with a goatee, and the same big old smile. Would he caveat the fact that like he doesn't have eyes? Chose the human design. Okay, God, I haven't done it in a while. Okay, no, God, this is old. I'm not showing this. Guys, back when I drew things like stupidly... Oh god, it's terrible. I hate this. I hate it. Back when I drew like super dark gray too. Jesus Christ, this sucks. There's a facial hair. This is before I gave him facial hair. But there's an in-between. There's a drawing I have that's like on my actual notebook, like traditionally drawn. I gave him. It's back when I drew things stupidly. His stupid design has no eyes, but has no shades. I just did that because it was like meant to be like a shadow covering it. Like if I were to draw it nowadays, hold on. I gotta just like a pause real quickly. If I were to draw like nowadays, it'd probably be something like this. It'd probably like. If I had to draw him like eyes, it'd probably just be like these big open sockets, basically. These big, open sockets, basically, in his eyes. Where his eyes are supposed to be. He is Spartan deserves some facial hair. That was my idea, too. Like, yeah, pretty much. Like I figured like giving like a goatee, just because like I think I prefer like goatees on designs and kind of stuff. I feel like he'd all like even if it's Spartan, I think he would be like well groomed basically. I'm kind of like that. Very rough, honestly, but like you know, just a basic idea. Thanks, my friends. Likewise, give me Discord. I want to talk to people. No, why am I closing it? I'm saving this doodle though. I like it. Give him the full all-around beard. Maybe. I think it's just kind of like a me thing. I just prefer goatees over like full beards. That's also got my own bias. I gotta give actual characters that. Like OG Zod from Superman 2. Ooh, actually, not a bad call. Yeah, I see what you mean. Once again, not a bad call. Yeah, Superman 2 was honestly a product of its time. In fact, like the old Superman movies are something special. I seem to like I have a fondness for like the little spotlight idea, or like a spotlight shining. It's called casting Leo. That's the reason why he's so big. That's just a little thing I like. Yada, yada. And now for the actual characters. Ah, wrong layer. Elevate API latency, it says. Oh, or is it taking way too long for the actual thing to respond? Oh, is Discord busted right now? Yes, it is. Like, Discord is just not working, Casey. Alright, now for some coloring. Liner colors. Or this whole thing has like a... Actually, because it's in the light, I guess it'll have like a more yellowish tint. So... I probably could do something like this. His hair's black, so I'm not gonna bother coloring that, at least. You back? Are you? My Discord's still down for me. Try resetting it. There we go. We seem to be online again. Testing. Can you hear me, Noel?
Yes, I can. I can hear you in all your glory.
Yeah,
Your Blue Yeti glory.
Your character is not appearing on the. Your character is not appearing on the.
Oh, I think I have to like log back in the Discord. Hold on. Fugi, get over here.
Your food is not showing up.
That's my fudgy. Give me a second.
Where's Crystal? And here's Crystals. I'm gonna keep your below icons here. You guys aren't taking up too much space, so.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird. I guess it's like that affect the like disconnect affected Fugi as well.
I'm probably using
Weird.
the API there too.
I guess give it a second to kick back in. I mean, cause like it's working. Like I can like access the page just fine and change my things, but obviously.
There you go,
it's
both
not
you there.
working. Woo!
Well, Crystal, your character is showing up at least. That's interesting.
Yeah, but you're not here. That's awkward.
That's awkward. Crystal, there she is.
As soon as we say that.
It was very scary. Your character was showing up, but you weren't here.
Sorry. Hello. Hi.
It's like an
Your
apparition. Ah.
Okay, your characters are in the call, but they aren't reacting.
Oh.
You're talking, but
gotta
you're
watch
both
that
you guys are permanently mouth closed.
Wait, really? Oh, that's awkward.
Let me log back into reactive.
Maybe we just don't want to talk to you.
Oh wow, thanks Noel. I see how it is.
Sorry. Oh, I lied. JK, Mattoon, I love you. As a friend.
Slash J. It's working now. I logged back in.
No, it's not. Probably still issues on Discord side.
I mean, like when I'm on reactive.com, like it seems to be working.
Non-verbal at the club. Thank you, guys. I know you're supposed to be working, but like, oh, pizza's here. Hold on. Hey, yo, pizza's here.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. I gotta take a quick pizza
You
break.
can stream your thing back over here.
Oh, right. Hold on. Hold on, just hold the pizza. It's working, but the characters aren't moving for some reason. I'm just gonna leave Max just staring at the screen like this for a bit.
Like my pizza's here.
You
The way
want
he's that he's blushing at me. He's just really tired.
pizza break. Those are little circles under his eyes, but I do add a bit of blush. Characters in general.
Yeah, I thought he was just looking at me funny. I'm like, dude, no.
Because Max is pale, is very pale, so it does show up a bit on him.
Do you blush? The answer is
You
yes.
blush, she crush.
So, how are you two?
Doing very good.
Good.
I'm messing with some personal art right now. I'm chilling, vibing.
Nice. At least it was just Discord that died, and not Twitch or anything.
Yeah, that would suck. You're like, no, my stream, my stream. And I hate when that happens. For it just like segments your stuff. You're like, no, for like a 10-second disconnect, it ruins everything. It sucks.
That has been happening less. I think Discord does. I think that Twitch has been making measures where like disconnects can still be saved. I noticed that myself, and some disconnects I was having. So that's nice at least.
Yeah.
It is 9:30. So we got about an hour. Probably finished by then. Also, it's Matthew and Matthew and the shade Max.
Mattoon's being productive. Woo.
Discord put me back on like the darker theme. Fucking
Good. That's the better thing. So it doesn't burn your eyes out at like 2 a.m.
I like Ash theme. I like the theme of the original Discord.
Fair. I put on darker just to see how it was. I ended up just keeping it.
Oh wait, Mattoon, are you a light mode or dark mode person on your Switch?
Dark mode.
Okay, thank God. I was about to cause a riot.
It sure would be nice if Nintendo put actual themes.
Please, the 3DS had them and they were very cool. I'm rocking the Dreamcast theme. That thing is so sick.
I had to shout a Hedgehog one.
Wait, that's awesome. I love that when I open my my 3DS, it does like the Dreamcast boot up sounds, which is very funny. It sounds like a freaking printer, and it's hilarious.
We need another Dreamcast.
No, we don't.
Actually, no. I feel like okay. No, I think the ideology of the Dreamcast was a bang. We need Sega to be more confident and more experimental, which is kind of what they're doing right now, which is super awesome. So yeah, the fact that they're trying to like bring back some of that energy with like their newer games is super cool. I like that.
I would like to see more.
Mr. Hatman.
Yes, Crystal.
I'm putting you on the spot right now.
Tell me.
What is the other main four's last names?
Okay, so their names
you're
are.
right.
Okay, so their names are Matthew Alexander Starcutter, Maxwell Brown. TG's real name is Tara Gency. TG, it's her initials.
Mm-hmm.
Tara Gency. Layla McKenzie, Arthur G. Yeager. Arthur Gregory Yeager.
Jaeger.
So yeah, I had an answer for that one.
I don't know what else to ask you about your characters yet.
Fair enough.
What are their favorite colors? Why is Max so tired? Tell him to go to sleep.
It's tired because fucking dog keeps him up.
His dog, like a shadow.
Both, actually.
I actually didn't know Max had a dog, actually.
Apparently he has a little yappy dog.
Yeah, it was from Fancy's old comic. He drew a little picture of a dog. So I feel like basically just gave Max a dog.
Yeah, just give him a dog. Man's best friend.
Yeah, that's
Does Leo
Leo.
like the dog?
Oh yeah, sorry, besides Leo, sorry. Man's second best friend.
There's a
Does Leo
slight
like the dog?
there's a slight rivalry between the Leo and the dog.
I
Oh wait,
see.
that's kind of funny. I like that.
So why did fucking Max's mom pick specifically King Leonidas from the Greece times
Because she needed
to
someone.
beat into a shadow?
Because she wanted to pick the most ruthless person she could think of to be able to be as defensive as possible to her baby boy.
That
Who better than the actual
That-
Spartan?
that seems
That
really
that
fucking
tracks.
stupid, but okay. I thought it would have been just like, oh yeah, she could just get a soul and it just happened to land on fucking like that would have been fine, but no.
I want Barton.
I want specifically King Leonidas.
Honestly, the King Leonidas bit came later because the way I got Leonidas' name, we already get pizza done. Leonidas' name actually came from me from the most unlikely of sources.
What would that be?
Okay, so you ever heard of Bakugan?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Okay, the Bakugan video game on the Wii, PlayStation 2, it came. That game is very special to me.
Oh
because it
right,
came-
the one with the OC Bakugan Leonidas, yeah.
Your childhood one.
Yeah, that is very special to me because it came out on my birthday. I remember logging onto the game to see. I was a big Bakugan fan. I remember going online to the game's official website back when games still had like official websites, basically.
Yeah.
And then seeing
Custom
release date
websites.
October 20th, So I called, and because we couldn't really buy a lot of Wii games in Brazil, so I called my uncle saying, please, 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 you have to buy it for me. It comes out on my birthday. It's too special. And I got specifically the Toys R Us version that had extra content. That was fun.
So I saw like an hour-long video about that game. It looked pretty funny.
It was fine. The most interesting
That'd
about
be
it was
pretty
like
fun, pretty funny.
the most interesting about it was like the actual arenas were actually pretty interesting. The actual combat, like once you have the strongest Bakugan, you just win everything. Like genuinely, there's like
I
a
saw
Yeah.
it was very funny. The dude kept trying to take Sting Lash into like fucking like further in. He got through like 3 different tournaments before he finally had to bench him.
yeah, basically like the early Bakugan, like you can upgrade them and all everything, which you kind of have to for someone, but like for some of them. But as soon as you get stronger Bakugan, you just replace them.
Kind of like Pokemon.
Yeah, basically.
What the fuck? You guys just replace your Pokemon like that?
I mean, I still keep my starter Pokemon, but some of the early ones I do end up swapping out.
You guys don't like look at the decks beforehand and then just be like, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one.
No, the journey decides my Pokemon.
No.
I never like looking at the decks early when a new Pokemon comes out. I like to just see new Pokemon for by.
As they come. Yeah.
I didn't even realize Shen Pao was a Pokemon because I didn't do like the school side stuff in Surround Valley. And I'm kind of mad because I like Shen Pao.
I just went ahead and fucking.
Oh, just look, second move.
I just plan ahead.
Fair enough. Like
I would feel too bad benching my baby boys.
Like the only Pokemon I saw that I knew I had to have in Surround Valley was the Dunsparce. They just made Dunsparce gave him an extra little segment to his body. It's just
It's
more
all new Pokemon.
It's just more Dunsparce.
That's what you wanted, right?
I love him. The Dunsparce was already
Yeah.
perfection.
But now he's even better.
You want more Dunsparce? Here, have a double. No, wait, a triple.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Ooh, baby, a triple. I also have a very big. I seem to have like a very fondness for like the Pokemon who are like little squads almost.
Yeah, like the little Roman guys.
Yeah, the full links. Oh, I love them. They're my boys. They're my main in Pokemon Unite too. They're very good. I also like
Pokemon Close Combat.
I also like what's it called?
Ever
Mouse
heard of that?
Close Combat.
Yeah, it's like this Pokemon fan fighting game with a bunch of fighting types.
Oh yeah, I remember
Very
seeing.
cool.
I remember seeing like I remember seeing a trailer for that with like I think Galarian Zapdos. I think.
Yeah.
Like Galarian Zapdos and Paradox.
They're fucking their art style is very, very cool to me.
I would like another Pokemon fighting game. Like I've had like a fan idea for a Pokemon fighting game, but not like Pokken or even this. Instead of have like the actual characters of Pokemon and associate Pokemon with them. So like imagine instead of just like Charizard, it's Red and Charizard. It's Red and Charizard and Giovanni and Mewtwo, Steven and Metagross, that kind of stuff, you know? I would love a game like that.
Cool art style.
Oh yeah, they are. This game's art style scratches my brain. It's really fun.
And they also have my goat Scrafty.
Scrafty! Scrafty's fun. Lopuddy's there, of course she is. When are they gonna get hidden on top?
Well, actually, Tyrogue, their whole thing is that they evolve into one of the 3 Hitmons.
Oh, neat.
Like mid-match, essentially.
Oh, it's like an install thing. Okay, makes sense. Okay, it's kind of like how Cypher and Scizor are in Pokemon Unite. The Pokemon Unite, basically, their whole shtick is that you can choose whether to evolve into Cypher or Scizor. One's a fast-paced assassin, the other one's a bruiser. It's basically just Kane from League of Legends.
Yeah, I think Tyrogue's literally like if you lose a round, then you evolve into one of your evolutions based on what you were doing.
Nice.
I haven't played this myself, but I do like the art style. I like looking at it.
I'll have to give it a try myself, to be honest. I have an arcade
They
stick.
turned Scrafty into fucking Faust.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Just pulling stuff out of his pants?
Yeah.
Is he a
Wait,
cheater?
What?
Like, you know, Scrafty is a Pokemon he's kind of like designed around like those like delinquents in Japan who wear baggy pants way low. Like that's kind of the idea. It's and like the idea is that he's kind of like a kangaroo with a pouch. You know, like that's his pants.
It's a lizard. It's not a pouch. It's his loose skin because he's a lizard.
Oh right, yeah. But yeah, it's still basically it's basically a pouch. You know what I mean? It gets the point across. Yeah.
I love Scraggy and Scrafty so much, dude. They're like my favorite. They're like one of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon.
How's he fair? They have a lot of charm. I can't say they don't.
When I was playing through like White for the first time and I saw the animation of Scraggy just like pulling his pants up and then they fall back down, I fell in love.
He is a good boy.
Oh crap. Okay. What's his name again? Scraggy?
Scrappy
Scraggy
and
and Scrafty.
Is it the Pokemon I'm thinking of? Oh, it is! Wait!
You
Oh, I
know?
love this guy. Yeah, I think my friend was like, "Hey, if you were a Pokemon, you give like Scrafty vibes." I'm like, "Oh, wait, you're right." Oh, I love him. Oh, I love him.
He does have Noel energy, particularly the Prevo. Yeah. If I was a Pokemon trainer, what Pokemon do you think I would have?
I don't know.
Like
How
what
about
what type trainer do you think I'd
Smoking
be?
hot Mewtwo.
You have a fucking Starmie.
Okay, fair enough.
Now that I know this Pokemon's name, I'm drawing him. I must. It's my duty. I must draw my guy.
Yeah, brother.
Well, at some point when I have money, I'm gonna fucking commission you. It's pretty good.
Me or Noel?
If you can take this. Noel. I don't know.
Yeah! That'd be awesome.
The way
I will
the way
not let you
draw,
down.
The way you draw Bobkins is too fucking adorable. I'm sorry.
I want to go to the moon.
Why wait?
I'm like, I felt something. I had to do it for you.
Fucking adorable.
Thank you. I try my best. I am an adorable little guy. Let's see, where are those drawings anyway? I think they're in voice. You find them again? Let's find our little goobers.
God dang it.
If you have like a price sheet or something, please send it to me.
Yeah, I will. I've been meaning to redo my prices or at least look at them again. But yeah, I'll send it to you within like the next week or something. Cause I've been meaning to update those. 'Cause I'm like, I
Okay.
want money.
That's a
That's
mood.
fine. You see, I should probably update my prices, but God, fucking editing a whole new price sheet would be really hard. So
Oh,
Yeah.
Scraggy's a dark fighting type. I see. Oh, my guy.
is he graying?
Like, let's
Why is the highlights in this like in the shadow?
I select the shadows and delete it.
Matt,
What?
tell me,
What?
does Stars and Shadows pass the Bechdel test?
Oh wait, you're right. Oh, I've always been curious about that.
Were there two girls who talk about anything that's not a man?
Two girls, they have to have names. They have to talk about something that isn't a man.
As in the actual currently in the plot, not necessarily. We have TG and Lila.
Oh.
We have TG and Lila together with Max talking about TG's schemes. Then we have them argue. They have them arguing about dragging Max there to begin with.
Oh no, man.
I can't believe it, Mattoon. I can't believe you.
That's it. You're getting the
I
fucking.
thought you loved women. Why?
The Bechdel
Oh, what
test
the
is
hell?
BS
That's not the window I want to
anyways.
share. That's so awkward.
The
What are you sharing?
I'm
Bechdel
sharing me drawing Scraggy.
the Bechdel
Freaking
test is
the way
BS
Discord
anyways.
shares windows now is so. What the dude? I want to.
How is it BS to have just like a conversation, a single conversation?
It's not the end all be all.
I'm not saying it's the end all be all, but also like, come on. Are you giving him like a warm shading light? Like a highlight light?
I kind of like it though. I like the nice like pinkish tones on his shading.
Mostly because of the spotlight.
I guess, yeah. If the spotlight's going on top of him, why are the shadows facing towards the spotlight?
Oh, you're right actually. Oh, but dude. Unless there's a stronger secondary light source at the bottom.
I'm not the best at
Yeah,
shading.
well,
That's all
I
I'm gonna
guess.
say.
Matt, tell me more about your dumb characters that suck.
What else? And anything in particular? Any character you want to know?
I don't know.
Like if I have something in a certain character.
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know your characters.
Arbor has some fanatic points of 7 deadly sins, that kind of stuff. Arbor's always been kind of like a bit of a venti character to me. Having grown up in a religious household and having somewhat struggles with faith myself, that's kind of what Arthur symbolizes for me.
Wow.
Religious trauma, yay!
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, that's crazy.
I keep all my trauma wrapped up in here, so that when I just draw some pretty ladies, then like
I keep
okay.
all my emotions in file number 2. I'm not gonna open up file number 2.
so I can just start smushing two yellow guys' faces together and go.
Like they're making out, like, Oh, look at us, we're yellow.
Hey, do be yellow.
Is this what you're picturing, Crystal? Just like this, right?
Yeah, I just pick up the bobkins, I start smushing them together like little balls.
You will love each other and you will like it.
I don't think there's any like actual fucking. I don't think I've actually like officially paired up any like specific playables except for like 2 that are made to be that way. But like, other than that, there's some crushing here and there, but that's about it.
Crush on you. I'm gonna crush you.
Yeah,
That's how I
exactly.
pictured it in my head.
That's how most.
You see, if you have a crush on someone in the Bobkin world, you have to fight them.
You have to crush them. Yeah.
Exactly.
Prove your love. Oh my god, look at him. He looks so good.
It's why fucking.
He's so yellow.
That's why when fucking delinquent tries to fucking hit on the clown, she just kicks his ass, because gives him a little pat on the cheek and then walks the fuck away.
I always forgot what this guy's name was, so I'm super glad you brought him up again. I'm just like, wait, it's the cool guy. It's the cool yellow guy.
Alright, so far so good.
Ooh.
Honest answer to why sometimes my shading is a bit funky. I honestly just shade by vibes. The shading,
Yeah, in some pieces it's kind of just valid. You're just like, I just want this to look nice. I don't want to think about the realism of like where the light source is coming from.
And don't get me wrong, that's a valid criticism. It is something I've been trying to keep more to account. It's also why I also made his shadow colors a bit different. His like shadow colors and the liner colors a bit different than usual. I'm trying to take the location into consideration. Like, because the thing's meant to be like cooler in the background, I started with a bluish color, but then I moved it a bit more warmer because of the spotlight.
Matt,
Yes.
do you ever think about any hobbies that your characters might have?
I know Max probably likes. I know Max likes what's it called? Max likes to collect like little figurines, little Lego figurines of little cartoons he used to watch. Little thing
Oh,
to do.
his poor wallet.
Miles enjoys Arthur enjoys wood carving. TG likes to have likes to have horror movies. His whole shtick is that she loves everything horror and supernatural related. She probably actually watched Supernatural. She probably was a Destiel shipper. That's all I'm gonna say.
Does Layla enjoy walking sims?
Layla's actually hobby is track and field. She's actually a bit of a sports star.
She literally grazes because she's a fucking horse.
Yeah,
Okay, she's a unicorn. I guess it's
we just like calling her a horse. It's funny.
Okay, I'm just like I remember I was listening earlier on before I hopped in, and I was like, Crystal, she's not a horse.
No, she's a horse.
She's a fucking horse.
Oh, I guess yeah, she is a horse, but like that sounds lame. That sounds mean. She's a unicorn. She's so cute.
Intentionally mean, yes.
No.
Like mean, and yeah, exactly. It's Crystal. You're doubting that fact it's mean.
That is true.
And now for Matthew
She
Stark.
enjoys fucking grazing in the fields because she's a fucking horse.
Okay, I need to draw that. Hold on, I must draw Layla like great. I need a picture of Layla. Mattoon, can you? No, I'll just look at your blue sky. Give me a second.
I need to send you the rep. I have it open.
Can you please send me the reference, please?
I can post invoice.
Oh my god, I love this song. What?
Do you have a favorite animal I might add in? Favorite animal? Hard pick. Honestly, kind of hard because it honestly shifts up. For a while, I'd say my favorite animal was a penguin. Not sure nowadays.
Cool. I like axolotls. They're adorable.
I have a favorite animal.
You mean you don't love horses?
No.
Goddamn. Okay, maybe my canvas size is very small, but I'm like, Jesus, like
Okay.
scale this picture down.
Horses
look at
die
them,
if you look at them funny.
I was on a stream. Hold on. I'm drawing the Scraggle.
A horse's main defense.
Oh yeah, no, I was
mechanism-
drawing him. I'm like, dude, I have to draw him. He's my guy. I love him.
A horse is surprisingly easy to kill because they are just a big fucking fridge on like 4 frail legs.
Rich.
Reason why I asked.
A horse is
made racer right now. Yeah, I know. Horse made
Like
for
a
defense.
horse's main defense mechanism, barring running, is just going to fucking destruct, and then it's done.
So yeah, that's fair. Matthew Starcutter.
If you put a horse next to a still fucking like fence, the fence will win like 9 times out of 10.
That's sad, but honestly, yeah, it makes sense.
Like there are multiple videos of a horse getting like its leg caught in like a string fence and then it fucking dies.
Oh my god.
No.
Anyways, time to draw best girl eating best food.
You're gonna draw her eating
can't-
grass.
Yeah. She's just like, oh, I love
They
eating grass.
can't fucking. They have nothing in them to like recover from like a broken leg or anything, so they just die.
Good thing she's a unicorn.
She's like, I'm magical, I'm cute, I'm going to be on all fours eating this grass.
Matt, you can't be like saying this when you just said she'd eat an apple if offered, and like fucking
Begrudgingly, but
an apple
yes.
out of someone's hands.
And she's just like, this changes
So-
nothing.
Just goes.
Personal art. Hi, Polly. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Davier. Working on good old Matthew Starcutter himself.
I'm drawing Layla eating grass.
Because why not? Apparently she grazed like a horse now.
You
I just
said
put her
it,
like,
not us.
on her knees, but I'm just like, yeah. It's like,
This looks like a fucking cutaway SpongeBob bit.
This is like that time I caught Lila eating grass. It was one time!
it was one time. Just like, this grass is so good, I can't stop eating it.
Like Layla's not in an episode, and they're like fucking they mention her for a second. It's like what she's up to, and then just cuts to this.
High in sugar. Why not?
Like,
But no,
Yeah,
I made a
no
joke
problem.
that she likes sugary stuff, so like high in sugar, I guess.
Cereal. Who would eat this stuff? Only a delinquent would consume such filth. Cut away to Layla just enjoying her cereal, having a blast.
who the fuck is saying they're too good for cereal?
Like what? Dude, I just had cereal today this morning.
No, it wasn't the joke. No, the joke is like Arthur basically finds a gum, like a bubble gum cereal. Like you can chew it like gum and everything. And he's like, what is this? Oh yeah, I buy that for Leo. He likes it for some. But I don't think we should trust the sentient shadow's taste. That's the point. This thing shouldn't exist. What kind of deranged lunatic would actually enjoy this garbage? Because of Layla eating it.
Okay, that's funny.
Best girl eating best cereal.
Like, I can see in the comic. I have it here. Hold on. It isn't something I actually drew it. Hold on.
Oh, huh.
Where is she? It was It was the second of 2 4 comas for comas I drew. The first one was this one. This one. This is where I tried to kind of get a feel for a thing. You can see the old logo still there. Still TSW. Where's the other one? I'll find you eventually. I think he called it like a
29.
balanced breakfast or something. Yeah, here we go. Balanced breakfast.
Is he just like reading the Bible for fun?
Yes, he does that. He's a good Christian boy. I guess he just likes reading the Bible.
Like over again. The story don't change, man.
He's like, oh man, I can't wait to read the page 45 again.
And here's the other one. The other comic I did.
Am I stupid? Am I not seeing this? Wait, alright. Between, are you sure? Oh wait, you put in voice. Never mind. You put in voice. Never mind.
Yeah, right. I'm putting in voice.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
putting-
there's that one mascot you did for that one thing.
yeah, Oswald. I
Oswald.
basically just kept him. I kept him as a character. I don't care if it was for a stupid reason. I kept him. I do this for my job, and I don't care. He's mine now.
What does Matthew like to do in his spare time?
Well, honestly, when he's not adventuring, Matthew only really does a few things. He likes to take a nap under a particular tree that he really likes.
Oh my god. Bro, you are not beating the fucking stew allegations right now.
The what?
Oh god. Does he have anything that isn't just I'm the protagonist?
Well, he likes to play.
Can't help it, I'm the protagonist.
He likes to play ukulele every now and then.
Oh, you know, he's a man of taste. I'm more of a Banjo-Kazooie fan, but like, he plays ukulele. Hell yeah.
He likes.
Motherfucker out here
Surprisingly,
just being
Matthew actually likes to read. Believe it or not.
Motherfucker just out here just like a living Roblox song.
Like Matthew, like even Matthew's surname came from a book. His caretaker would read to him.
I'm the main character. You have to
You
like me.
I'm the main character, and you have to like me.
Imagine if protagonist just died in the first scene.
What the hell is this?
You never heard the song? Oh, it's really fun.
No, I haven't. Please
I'm-
send this to me. This is hilarious.
Like I'm just gonna give you like a clip, which is like an animation someone did of like the very end of that song. It's very cool. Like that, it sums up the entire vibe of the song, basically.
Shake your head, man.
Oh, almost 1 million views. Nice. President voice.
The main character.
I like this song.
I have not listened to a single Will Wood song aside from this one, but I like it.
It's good.
Which is funny because I had like 2 different friends that were both fucking obsessed with him. I'm the main character, you have to like him.
Like me.
That's fucking, that's what Matthew feels like most of the time.
I mean, he is happy.
Oh, look at that big old smile. How can you not find it contagious?
God forbid I'm seen as just an average human being.
Human being.
Who wants to be average, though?
Me, I do.
Me. I'd like to at least see myself as anything above below average.
Alright, Layla Doodle is done. Okay, whatever. Okay. I'm just making it better. More expressive, more happy. Feel joy. Yeah.
Is Matthew's dynamic with the other fucking people in the group? I know he is. I know fucking he and Arthur fucking hate each other, whatever the fuck. But
Arthur and Matthew are pretty much more like the straight man. Does guy have anything since the Scream Iron Protagonist is such a roast? Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So like Arthur and Matthew really butt heads. They're really pretty much just like hot and cold, basically. No, I rewrote Orion to basically just be a feral man who Matthew's kind of scared of.
Valid.
Yes, I told you this before. You have not. I have told you this.
You told me about Arthur, not Orion.
Even your own brother's not caught up on your lore. That's insane.
Renaming too many of your characters. Stop it.
I renamed 2!
Exactly. Too many.
They're very important.
imagine if protagonist just died in the first scene.
Scene.
I'm the link between a tragedy and comedy. Don't look at me, I'm the main character, and you have to like me.
So, Matthew and TG, they get along pretty well. TG basically enables all of Matthew's chaotic tendencies, essentially.
He goes feral. He's like, woman! Yeah!
Woman!
Sorry, I had to.
He sees a woman, he immediately gets scared.
He just goes crazy. I'm the main character. God damn it. Look what you've done to me. I'm tainted.
Yeah, it's a bad thing.
I've been tainted. I can only think about me being a main character of my own life.
Lucky.
One of Matthew's old flaws I kind of got rid of actually was the fact he was really meant to be very greedy. He had an obsession for gold. I didn't really like that, so I kind of scrapped that.
Does he have a flaw that isn't just being a fucking idiot?
The fact that he
Dude, Crystal asking the true questions here. God, Batoon's gone silent. He can't answer.
No, sorry, I was focusing on this. My bad. He's a flaw. That's not necessarily that. Well, admittedly, he is a bit full of himself. If I'm gonna be honest. Yes, he
feels like.
Yes, he can be a bit full of himself. I can admit that. Yeah, it's kind of a thing. It's one of the reasons why why he gets kind of scared about Jeremy, because he thinks he's gonna just run circles around him, and he just immediately gets decked in the stomach.
I was gonna say, fucking like, I feel like that should be a bigger flaw than just like admittedly, like you fucked up in riding him or something. If he knows he's literally the multiverse's favorite fucking character, like, fucking,
No, he doesn't
probably
know.
should have a bit of me.
No, he doesn't know that. It was a comment Jeremy made in a comic I made. It wasn't anyone actually saying that to his face or anything. I need some way to describe it. How would you describe it then?
Things just kind of work out for him, yeah. That's how I describe it if a character just had shit work out. I feel like you need someone to just like sit here and like layman your shit, dude.
Matthew does also have a bit of a savior complex, if I'm being honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Matthew, things always tend to work out for him. The possibility of things not working out for him terrify him.
It doesn't seem like a savior complex. It seems
The
more
1%
like,
chance it doesn't. He's like, oh, the 1%
1%
chance.
Yeah, the 1% chance things doesn't work out to help people, basically, or to save someone. Always feels like he needs to be in the front lines. So he needs to save the day. Also Matthew is definitely scared of water.
Oh yeah.
That's not a fucking character flaw. It's a fucking. That's trauma.
Yes, literally.
That's not a fucking character flaw. Gosh, you're traumatized.
To some people, it is.
I always imagine Matthew bouncing around from annoying friend to friend whenever he's not intentionally adventuring. He kept inviting himself over to people's houses because he's bored and homeless, and he needs something to do. Honestly, yeah, pretty much. Like, outside of that, that's kind of just what he does. He just pops around people. Some could say he's a squatter.
There's the fucking thing. He's a leech on House and Home.
but Matthew, get out of my house, but I'm bored. I want to play.
Breaking and entering. Didn't I lock my window? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need to replace that.
It's your fault for leaving your bolt cutters at fucking at Lowe's for
under the
$22.
mattress.
By the way, you owe me $22.
I just reached her pocket. I have 17 cents. I can work with that.
God, is this the Noe drawing Mattoon thing today? Oh, Layla's so cute. Oh, look at her.
Hooray. They like her. They really like her.
Let's do her punching. I don't probably knew much about her. I grabbed that. This is the one time I drew him into Matt's shit.
You've drawn a few
Wait, what
times.
happened? One time.
Like, Crystal did draw my OC before, in a punchy scenario.
Oh yeah. You did show that one time. I do remember.
It was
He
good.
uses chaos wherever he goes, but for people he cares about, he'll go out of the way to clean up the mess. That's my headcanon, at least. I mean, that fits him. I wouldn't argue with that.
That's pretty much it. If he does actually cause a mess, like an actual problem, he'll make a point to try and fix it. Like, he believes that's his responsibility.
He's just so nice, dude.
I'm not saying that's a flaw. That's just how he is.
Hi, I'm the protagonist.
You have to like.
Sir, you tainted. Oh God.
Why is this not? Hold on.
Why is the outline for his pants like purple instead of red?
Yeah, it should be empty. Why is it not working? There we go. Why the purple, not red? Blue works better. Bluish colors work better for outlining red. These are my personal experience. That's why I find
Without his lines, he looks so creepy. You take off his lines again, he's smiling at me.
I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, he's freaking me out.
Look at this Star Child.
That's not Star Child.
The utter Star Child.
That's better.
Oh, she has little like wristbands. I forgot about that. Oh, no.
Hey, do you find those little wristbands? As I really like headcanon to be like these little like magic inhibitors specifically because obviously her keeping her horn hidden by herself wasn't working, so she put them on. I just put them because they're cute.
Now I need to draw her taking out their inhibitor rings and going crazy. Gotta draw that actually.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
I gotta
Yeah.
wait. Where's that picture? Where's that picture of Shadow?
I mean, the idea is that these are all basically meant to be exceptional people, basically. Like in Lila's case, like we talk about Matthew being overpowered. Lila is literally meant to be like the most powerful magical person in the multiverse too.
Woo.
You don't fucking talk up Layla like you do, man.
Because Matthew is my boy.
And Lila should be your girl.
Yeah, it's lore if I'm being honest, but
I'm saying all of your OC should be your fucking.
Your children. Alright, let's make this a stupid thing a reality.
I'm the main character. Me.
I'm pissed.
it's also admittedly a bit selfish, all things considered. Like, he's not opposed to just kind of just pushing the direction into things what he wants. You should be able to open your wall. There's a mile long with pictures of all of them that it furls out. Oh, I wish it could be. The play of pretty much all my characters are on my wall at least, so that's nice.
Oh.
My phone wallet. What do I? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I was like, your what?
You gotta treat
Here's
your
me.
characters. You gotta either treat all your characters with love and respect, or fucking make fun of all of them, like I do with my characters.
Fair. Actually, I didn't shade down here. Yeah, I make the the brush's hidden. That's why.
Oh shit, Alexander LR.
Hey, Alex. Happy to have you here.
I love his shit-eating grin.
Gonna eat shit soon enough.
Which is a disgusting thing to say when you actually think about it. You're just like,
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this isn't good.
Are you okay? What's happening?
No, fucking. I was fucking around with my pen, like the top part of it, like
And it's
like
filled.
and you can like screw on and off and shit.
Yeah.
And it broke.
And I can't fucking. I dropped it. I can't fucking find it on the floor anymore.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
no.
no.
I hate when stuff like that happens.
It's terrible.
Give it a minute, you'll find it. I believe in you.
It rolled.
Shoot.
He rolled.
Your journey's coming along great. Thank kindly, Alex. I haven't drawn these goobers in a while.
It's terrible.
I forgot to name my
Draw
layers.
the pen like this, and it's gonna look weird.
I can't between no tragedy and comedy. Don't come at me. I'm the main character, and you have to like me. Like, okay, Matthew also being dumb, admittedly, is probably one of his biggest flaws. Matthew's more so not really good at picking up cues, and not very street smart. He basically operates almost entirely on instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Take the good and the bad for that. He's practical, but he's not exactly.
I know the sun is setting. The natural light now.
Oh god. Yeah. Don't you have like a lamp or anything, like, or use your phone's camera, or?
I'm using my phone's flashlight right now, but like. I don't actually have like a ceiling light. I just have like 3 lamps.
Nah, boo.
This is right when I was about to have something to draw. No.
You can find it.
I'll find it when I start cleaning my room. I guess I'll just have.
If I find my glasses after 2 months, you can find your you can find your
It
bed.
took you 2 months to find the glasses.
Okay, I had backup ones, and also I didn't know they rolled behind my video games. I don't know how the heck those glasses got back there.
I worry about you sometimes, Well.
That's valid.
Got games on your phone? Do you, Crystal?
No.
Yes, actually, I have Brawl Stars on this and Balatro.
Yeah, Brawl Stars.
I love Brawl Stars.
Yeah, neat.
That's surprisingly great character design.
The character design, I see pretty good, some very fun trailers, like music videos they were doing a bit.
Yeah, they collabed with fucking Dragon Force one time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I know there was like a SpongeBob collab too. There were SpongeBob skins.
Layla has taken off her ring. She's going Super Saiyan. Oh.
I like my hair dye.
She's taking them off. You know, I love her. Dude, oh, she's so cute! Dude! Also made her dress a little skin tight. She's a little... She's nice.
And here they are. The squad.
Cool.
Yeah! Issue 1. I feel like Max's hair is blending into Leonidas's skin a little bit.
Yeah, probably because of the line. I didn't color his hair.
Yeah, maybe put like more rim light on the hair, like more of the yellow,
Yeah, I get you.
to make it stand out a little more. But overall, this looks fantastic. The colors are popping. The characters are popping.
How's that better?
Yes, I'd say so.
Later search for this one. Thank you. I think basically just me mixing up my old idea of Max and Leo in front of a spotlight, basically. That was kind of simple, but like no one's gonna really pay attention to that. Times it is 10:15.
Not bad.
In a bit. That's time.
Just the immediate go to bed, go to sleep, hung shoe.
You've been streaming for 2 hours, 50 minutes. That's about 3 hours. Stop.
Yeah, I can wait for another 15 minutes.
In their first epic adventure.
Yeah. Nice text on his hat. I'm working on it still. I'm looking up a better reference for this thing. Probably should have considered doing this. Probably should have looked into how to do this elsewhere before when I saw it in the sketch phase. Yeah, well, live and learn.
Probably squish it on like the side of Leo's shoulders or something like that. You found some way to format that.
I'm reworking it from the top. I gotta think about this.
But the hard part is over.
Yeah, the hard part was actually the actual art done. So looking at art comic covers, they don't really do like text on the thing. That's like an old comic kind of stuff. Mario comics already had that. I have like a name sometimes.
Depends what you're going for.
Yeah, it kind of depends. Like, don't even have like that much that like bold those that like flavor text basically. Like how the old comics are. Man, I'm old. That way probably looks better. Instead of adding a bunch of flavor, I'm gonna put my name here at the bottom, so it's mine. Offers credits basically. I have not done that. There we go. And yeah, pretty much done.
Oh,
Compared with my old comic covers, let me actually get one of them. Besides, that's
For
my name.
comparison.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Mateo Simões Thiago dos Santos. That's my name.
You get your full government name.
I have like 2 viewers. Who cares? Not doxing. Like anyone's gonna clip.
That's a cool name.
Like anyone's gonna clip me. Besides, I truncated my initials.
Oh, you're right. I can do that. I can clip this.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, I would. No, I wouldn't. I don't. I wouldn't.
Actually, let me make the.
I'm too busy drawing best girl. No, impossible.
Are you drawing TG?
No. No.
Got you
She's
there.
cool. She's a ghost spec. But nah, it's all about pink, cute girl.
Let's compare like episode 0 basically. I'm not calling it episode 0 anymore, but like let's compare it to episode 0. Hold on. Here's the multiverse. Yeah, the multiverse is what I was calling it. Shadow Whisperer. Episode 0. Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Oh, Whiplash.
Whoa.
Yeah, I didn't really establish the whole. His teeth count's not right. Everything about this is not right.
It shows how much you've improved. And also, hey, like, how old is this? How old is that first one?
Let me get the file. Hold on. It was created in 2021. Huh.
Damn, dude. Look at you.
4 years difference. Way to know.
Contrast is insane. I know, right?
Not bad if I do say so myself.
Incredible.
Hey, now I upload this thing. I'm even gonna upload it alongside the old one too, just to show the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say this as a cover template too, template too. Just because I want this to basically just be what I use just to make small edits for like the logo and the issue number up there, and my name. You know. I'm classifying all this as like issue banner. Okay, I just tweaked the thing in full art. Yeah, I really wanted to sit down and actually write stuff for the comic again. I've been getting a bit far, but I still haven't had time to just focus on this. So here's hoping.
Are you free of commissions right now?
What?
I said, are you free of commissions right now?
At the moment, technically, yes. I had someone who said they wanted a commission from me. I was assuming I was actually gonna plan on drawing their commission today, but they hadn't messaged me today.
All right. Well, I think either tomorrow is a pretty good time to start messing with that, right? Be like, I'm gonna write some stuff down. At least just start.
Yeah, I guess it's probably a good idea. I also want to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry.
We'll see. I have lots. I don't have much to do at work tomorrow. Probably I should do that, and also leave a good chunk of the day just to chill around a bit in VC.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just maybe like spend the last of the day to just do some writing. We'll see. Got a lot of idea. After long though, you get a comm break for a day every few weeks. True. What can I say?
Yeah, take advantage of that, dude.
Amazing. I saw a stupid one of those. Why haven't I blocked this account yet? One of those stupid, like, rage grifters complaining how the new Donkey Kong game apparently might, a keyword, might have a character who's non-binary. It's more likely just a design that's making the guy annoyed.
Oh no!
Like that girl monkey base that showed up in the trailer. That was obvious that people said that there's a non-zero chance it could be non-binary. It's like, what are you on?
Who cares? Who cares, dude?
Or like,
Jesus.
where did you even get that? Nintendo hasn't said anything. Hasn't said anything about the character outside of just posting her render. But just because she's designed that way, but she doesn't have boobs, it's a monkey. Look me in the eye and tell me you want to screw the monkey.
I will look you in the digital eyes and say I do not want to screw that monkey. Actually,
Fair enough.
I mean, like her design's cool as hell though. Like fun shapes. Look at her; she's very expressive.
Does
From what I
this guy
remember.
oh my! Does this guy commission Irma fighting everyone with every Skylander with that hammer? This guy's a random. I just opened on Twitter, right? And I saw my pal Vox posting a reference commission he got of Irma winning that stupid hammer of I drew her with fighting a Skylander again.
Again.
I mean, if the guy has
think
income,
that-
if the guy has income, why not? But like, Jesus. I guess guy is. I guess.
mean, that is Twitter for you.
Yeah. Alrighty, it is now 10:30. Commission time is over. Screen time is over.
Fun the
That's
show.
Yeah. Well, folks, I hope you all enjoyed. I will be seeing you all next time. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And as always, remember to be cool and be creative.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Of course.